In 2004, John Butner was determined to uncover the specific aspects of lifestyle and environment that led to longevity. And so he teamed up with the National Geographic and the National Institute on Aging, and together they found 5 areas with the highest rates of centenarians. People at these places reach the age of 100 years old at 10 times greater rates than in the United States. The Danish twin study found out that only 20% of our lifespan is determined by genes, and the remaining 80% is dictated by lifestyle. So where can we find these blue zones, and what is their secret for longevity? Stay tuned and learn more where centenarians live. There are 5 blue zone areas in the world. Number 1 is Loma Linda, California, USA, the only city among the 5 areas. Number 2, Nicoya, Costa Rica. Number 3, Sardinia, Italy. Number 4, Ikaria, Greece. And number 5, Okinawa, Japan. Let's talk about Nicoya. Nicoyans spend only 15% of what Americans spend on healthcare. Faith and family play a strong role in Nicoyan culture. They also have what we call plan de vida, or reason to live. This helps Nicoyan elders maintain a positive outlook in life and keeps them active. They also eat little to no processed foods. They also get a lot of antioxidant-rich tropical fruits. Next is Ikaria. People here live 8 years longer than Americans do. They also have 20% less rates of cancer, half the rates of heart disease, and almost no dementia. They eat a variation of the Mediterranean diet with lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, potatoes, and olive oil. They also get a downshift regularly, a mid-afternoon break. According to this article, people who nap regularly have 35% lower chances of dying from heart disease, probably because napping can lower the stress hormones in our body and gives our heart a rest. But remember, if you want to take a nap, keep it short, just 20 to 30 minutes. Up next is Sardinia. Sardinia is located off the coast of Italy, and it's home to the world's longest-lived man. It is actually a community of shepherds that walk 5 mountainous miles per day or more. Talk about regular cardio, right? And they must have really strong bones and strong muscles. What is the classic Sardinian diet? It's actually a whole food plant-based diet with whole grain bread, beans, lots of garden vegetables, and fruits. They reserve eating of meat during Sundays and special occasions only. Second to the last is Okinawa. Okinawa is home to the longest-lived women, and they have 3 secrets to longevity. Number 1 is Ikigai. Ikigai means reason to live. This gives them that sense of purpose and keeps them motivated and resilient through all the challenges in life. Number 2 is Mowai. Mowai refers to a lifelong group of friends. It also means it's a support group for social, financial, health, or spiritual needs. In Okinawa, children at 5 years old are already put into these committed social groups. In one particular Mowai that Dan found, the group has already been together for 97 years, and the average age of their group is 102 years old. Number 3 is Hara Hachibu. Hara Hachibu is a dietary rule that means you must eat only until you're 80% full. You see, your brain is 10 to 20 minutes behind your stomach. So when you eat only up to 80% full, you're actually already full. With Hara Hachibu, the average Okinawan eats only 1,800 calories per day compared to the average American that eats close to 2,500 calories. Last but not least is Loma Linda. It is an Adventist community in California that outlives the average American by 10 years. Taking their diet directly from the Bible, they consume a vegan diet of green leafy vegetables, fruits, nuts, and legumes. They also keep the Sabbath and have a weekly downshift for 24 hours per week. Many of the Adventists are still active up to their 90s. Take, for instance, Dr. Ellsworth Wareham and Marge Jutton. Dr. Ellsworth Wareham is a cardiothoracic surgeon. He has performed 12,000 surgeries. and continued to assist and observe younger surgeons even up to his mid-90s. At 100 years old, he continues to drive and does his own gardening and lawn maintenance. Dr. Wareham said, "I think it's important for an individual to have some security and peace in his life. And I get that from believing in a loving, caring God. And so if He's in charge of my life, why sit around and worry? I mean, He takes care of the universe. He can certainly take care of me. So I don't worry." Dr. Wareham died in 2018 at the age of 104 years old. Marge Jutton. Marge Jutton is a retired nurse. She is said to be quick-witted and funny. At age 105, she would wake up early in the morning at 5:30 a.m., read her Bible, then cook a breakfast of slow-cooked oatmeal and nuts, dates with soy milk, and a prune juice shooter. After that, she'd ride her stationary bike for 30 minutes, then drive, going to her volunteer jobs at 7 different organizations. She died at 2011 at the age of 106 years old, filled with a life of happiness and fulfillment. So what are the common denominators among the centenarians in these blue zones? Number 1, move naturally. Number 2, of course, eat plant heavy. Number 3, find faith, attend faith-based services. It actually adds 4 to 14 years to your life. Number 4, purpose. Purpose will keep you motivated and resilient through the challenges of life. Don't forget Hara Hachibu, or the 80% rule when you eat. Next, prioritize your family, loved ones first. Then next, find the right tribe, the right support group, the right community. And lastly, don't forget to have regular downshifts to ease yourself from stress. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something from our centenarians in these blue zones, and that you're inspired to pursue health and find that long, quality, and happy life with your family and community.